4 surfers in this overlapping format. Priority with Italo and Gentile as we'll get things going down the line. Setting up a big bottom turn, attacking it is Lobby. Driving into the next section. How about that sweeping down carve from the man from Burley Heads. Pulls in under the hood. An easy exit for Liam. Just a little setup fade to crack the lip and shut that one down. Liam O'Brien still calming down after the fear of his life.
The replay of Liam O'Brien, and picks this one up in the non-priority heat. So good start for him on his forehand. Beautiful arc there. That was just a beautiful carve in the highest part of the lip. Judges will love when you throw that carve down or in that higher portion, that more vertical portion of the wave. They're trying to mix it up, a little different angles of approach with that layback carve, and then the finish, which is solid.
But we never see him come down where he's basically doing the splits like that. That was a really hard one to watch. We'll keep you posted on Italo as he's taking some time. We'll keep you posted on Italo's status. Gentile just got the lead, so it looks like we'll be seeing Gentile moving forward. Now Kanoa Igarashi on the windup. Styles his way through that tribute to Matt Hoy. Now blasting it off the lip. Throws the vert. Nice pace now on this part of the wave. Coming through to an end section. Hack off the top. Air chop, stomps it with authority. Igarashi's provided a lot of magic here at J-Bay in the past. Finishing number 5 in the world. What do you see, Pete?
Well, this wave here ran down the line, so he had to chase it. The turn there had to cut short so he could keep himself out to the open face, and then finally it starts to slow up for him. But that tribute where he puts his bum in the wave and rotates around it, that's that Hoyo layback style snap with double arms back. And then he gets into the variety of this wave. So he was able to find the room from working that outside speed section and gets that solid finish too. So great work there. It was a great answer to Liam O'Brien's wave. You know, a lot of the work done probably down in the second super tube section, whereas we saw Liam kind of doing his work up top. Much smaller wave, so a nice size set wave for Kanoa. So it feels like the exchange will probably go.
End section can run off without you more often than not. Also, Liam getting involved. O'Brien just laying back into it. Solid section to really commit to that rail line.
Oh, look at this thing loading up on the inside though, and he just goes straight up into the lip. That was a difficult section.
And performance from Jordy, definitely worth a rewatch. We'll see it featured at the end of the day as well on the highlight reels. We see some great lines and attacking the lip as well as Liam O'Brien. Look at that fade on a glassy canvas for the Australian. Perfect little slingshot into the hollow cave. O'Brien's got some room to move until the lip lands right on his head. And we've seen some difficulty with making those tubes today.
He extended when it was allowed him to be. I mean, this first turn here, just so tight, but again, you see that arm drive through and then right into the bottom and then hooks it quickly, right? In that little tight, compact space, was able to get the turns done. This one, he sees this line setting up. So that whole fade right there was exactly for this moment. Everything was going great as it starts to open up, but it's going to tighten up. It's usually guaranteed it's going to get very tight at the very end. You know, some servers will go low road out. Sometimes you have to go high road out. So ultimately, that technical tube riding is one of what the judges want to see, is to be able to see you kind of adjust in the barrel in those moments. Didn't happen for Liam though, unfortunately, because it looked like it was just going to stay nice and square and open the whole way through, but it didn't. It just got very compressed. In that moment, he lost the barrel. So incomplete with the barrel.
As you should. How much do you thrive when the waves are like this?
Yeah, it just kind of calms all my nerves when I get and see the waves like this. Yeah, I think it's what every surfer dreams of, you know, pumping swell, sun's out, crowds on the beach, and a lot of opportunities for the competitors. So, yeah, stoked the way that he played out for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That expression session as we'll get caught up in this heat. It's just Liam and Kanoa to close out the elimination round for the men. And Kanoa throwing that one down, Pete.
Yeah, midsection outside, carries the speed well. You can see there's certain differences in the pace of the wave with the size of the sets, but that outside section carries a ton of speed and was able to execute some massive maneuvers on the outside portion of it. Now sets up the inside where it starts to square up, has to deal with some white water on the face, but really easy and a beautiful finish there from Kanoa Igarashi. Looking at his low number, he is going to be excited to know that will improve. There's the number.
Well done. Igarashi dropping a 7.73 to go with his 8.0.
Look at this slow-mo. We have these 2 slow-mo cameras here and get to see it right up close. It's beautiful work there from Kanoa Igarashi. Big tight arc in the foam, not easy to do. And then the finish move, again, this is his trademark, where he's able to compress in the lip and drift through a very critical section and make it look so easy.
Liam O'Brien also getting involved here, chasing Kanoa's lead now.
Yep, and he needs a big, massive number here with 16.5 to go. Mid-size set wave. But when you see these walls coming towards you, you definitely cannot help yourself, and you have to take off. As you see the setup here, but great flow, just a easy pace through this wave. Again,
able to rise when they're not feeling 100%, and it doesn't seem to be holding him back here. I'll let you guys talk through Liam's wave here.
Thanks so much, Richie. So big news there is we've got a couple of big hooks and a crazy re-entry from O'Brien. Huge searing down carve. The start of that looked incredible, but buried in every part of that rail.
Let's take a look at this one. Nice size overhead wave here, and just accelerates out of it. You know, the first arc too, solid, and then this one up and over, carries the speed so well, and then it all went wrong right there. Stuffs the rail. I mean, that was on the way to a gigantic number. Looking at this first snap, look at the angle. And then there's the stuff of the rail right there. It looks nice and steep where he was going to be able to fit the board in, but it flattened out.
As we see a wave on the way here, priorities with Kanoa. But he's going to let that go. So Liam O'Brien with an opportunity here. Setup work as he's tracking down the line hard off the bottom. Great connection on the open face. Deep bottom turn, tags it. Setting up the lip again. Great start for O'Brien. Belts it over the roof. It's got to be perfect. Nice, solid rip in the pocket, into the pit. O'Brien into daylight.
Well, I don't see him going 9.56, obviously because of the size of the set wave, but the surfing very, very well done, and he is going to close the gap, or at least get close to it. This wave grows down the line, and there was some really good surfing here. Great variety on the forehand, the attack in the lip, again, compressing there. He could have easily just glided up and over that one, but no, he pressed on it. Came out of it again, straight up into the lip, drifts over the top, gets to the barrel. This time he goes low road out. The snap times it into the barrel, like literally bottom turns up into the barrel. That's that great pace. Didn't have to wait for the barrel to happen. It was just right there off this snap. Boom, tags it. Beautifully done. Again, for it's the difference being he's attacking the lip and not necessarily out on the face. A lot of surfers, hey, you got to be out on the face, but no. Little point of difference there from Liam. Look at that technique. Arms up and over. Absorb all the speed. And then come out, use gravity to get back on the gas pedal. 2 in a row. That time, kind of a little drift there. But this is where he set up this section here where he goes to the snap, where he comes out of it, the layback hook like that, compressing, and then straight off the bottom into the barrel. That's that transition. That's that combination that the judges want to see. You want to see that seamless movement between maneuvers and then the variety there. And he did that on this wave. Best wave by far for him this heat.
Love his style. And to transition to Ian Gentile winning that heat, he definitely earned that. Italo already pushed him strong with some big scores. And the rookie continues to light the fire out here at Jeffreys Bay. There's that hook to start for Liam O'Brien. How about a transition? Belts it off the lip. Arcing turn back in the pocket. He's chipped the requirement down to an 8.46 as he hits the lip line again. The man from Burley turns it off the lip and now pulls into another inside cave.
Bigger set wave than probably the very first one. But look at the arcs. Just, again, transition from rail to rail. That's what you want to see. Just sets it a little twinge of a fade to be able to get timed for the next move. There's a little bit of a speed. You know, with the bottom turns, you can pump it off the bottom. I'd love to see it just be single rail where you're just holding it, but and you got to have speed down the line. I don't see it going quite 8.46, but well, just incredibly well done. Great surfing from Liam O'Brien. Where his timing is, you can see that point break ability of sitting off the back and just waiting and pacing that bottom turn. The fades will give you the timing, really. You see that little check back just to be able to make sure that the maneuver is going to get done in the most critical part of the wave. Again, the technique, driving that back arm through. There you see the pumps to get that extra speed down the line, just to be able to execute a vertical approach in the lip. Did everything right here. Just to wish this last little barrel section probably for him if it just stayed open. But wow, he's just punching the lip there. But he comes around straight into the barrel. And it looked like it was going to hold up, but he low roads out, so there wasn't a ton of length of barrel there. So I liked his decision making, but I just don't see it quite going 8.46 as we watch the replay for the outside section now of Kanoa Igarashi. 2 hard arcs and a third right in the pocket too. So the outside work very solid for Kanoa here. Just unfortunately that this barrel didn't allow him to get out of it. He sets it up, you know, and then the judges don't necessarily like when you wait for it too long.
We're going to close this one out. It will be Kanoa Igarashi keeping his lead out front, was more selective in the matchup. Remember how fierce he was in the opening round, even though he lost to Toledo. Kanoa's got a special relationship with Jay Bay. Moves on into the round of 16. We're going to reseed that round and create some big matchups. And Liam O'Brien, I don't know if he's going to exit Jay Bay soon.